Howdy TubeUbers, TJ Pyramid here, good old Joe. So back with another update. If you saw my Facebook post last night, you knew that this was coming, so here it is. I'm going to go ahead and start with two movies that I picked up actually just this morning when we went over to have some breakfast. But these were in the free box. So I've heard of both of these films. I've never seen either one of these films, but they were free. So I figured I would take them and maybe watch them, maybe get rid of them. I don't know if you've seen them. Let me know what you think of them. Not a huge fan of Leonardo DiCaprio at all, but that was in the free box. So, and I actually like both guys in this. One more than the other, but yeah, 310 to Yuma. So I don't know. For free, how bad can they be? I've heard good stuff about 310 to Yuma. I've heard stuff about Shutter Island. Alright, now to the actual stuff that I picked up here. I'll go ahead and start with a VHS. Found this at a thrift store that we go to. This is in really good shape too, like fantastic shape. Most of the time, the boxes and stuff are pretty dinged up and banged up. But absolutely love this film here. Dark Star, Dan O'Bannon, John Carpenter. Basically their first film. But that was fun. That was cool. I have the special edition DVD of this, but this is just fantastic. Just such good shape too. I love that artwork. That's great. Now a couple. Well, I guess a music CD. This is a band called The Agonist. The singer Alyssa went on to be the current singer of the band Arch Enemy. I've heard this band a lot, but I just never had any of the albums, so I figured I'd pick this one up. Yeah, pretty nice disc artwork on this one. So yeah, figured I'd pick that up, give it a listen. I like what I've heard in the past. Now this is a DVD. It's always odd getting a DVD in this type of packaging, but Metallica, right there, A Year and a Half in the Life of, Part 1 and 2. I used to have this on VHS many years ago. It's basically the making of the Metallica album, the Black Album, and then the tour they did with Guns N' Roses, which was a complete disaster. But one of the last good things that good old Metallica did, probably this and a Live Ship Binge and Purge before they decided to go down the toilet, in my opinion. But really fun, like 3.5 hours worth of stuff on this. Let's see, I guess I'll do the Blu-rays because there's only a couple Blu-rays here. Wanted to see this one for a while. I'm a big fan of Cécile de France ever since, High Tension. And like Clint Eastwood, like his work. Matt Damon's pretty fun. But Hereafter, Blu-ray DVD. And have to make sure you get the Blu-ray that has the Eastwood Factor, the extended version. Kind of a documentary covering his 35-plus year association with Warner Brothers. There's another version out there that does not have that, so, I gotta kind of look for that. Plus, it still had the slip, which is always nice for a movie that's a few years old. That's another one that was kind of tough to find around here. You always find, like, the one-disc version. My only nitpick with this movie is I think it was a bit too long. Because it runs over 2 hours long. I just think that was a bit long for this movie, but otherwise I enjoyed it. The Lovely Bones, Peter Jackson, and this is the one that has the nearly 3 hours special features, 15-week diary segments hosted by Peter Jackson. So that was cool to find this version, because all I usually see is just the old one-disc one. And I'm a fan of semi-trucks that chase people down or have crazy serial killers driving them. So when I saw this one, I was like, I don't think I've heard of this one before, yet I've heard of both the people in it. But well, Kristen Davis and Meatloaf, or Meatloaf a Day, as he chooses to be called. Yeah, Blacktop, Murder on the Move. So yeah, He's a serial killer and, an 18-wheel slaughterhouse hooked up with a one-man killing machine. So, yeah, we got these for credit at FYE, so it was free, but I just wasn't familiar with this movie, so I was like, alright, I'll get it and check it out. Nice old click case. Let's see, now if you saw my update the other day, you know that I had just gotten this one on Blu-ray, and I was stoked. It was totally radical, man, to find the DVD version of this, because the Blu-ray has absolutely no special features, so this was really cool to find. Found the DVD of Thrashin', which has the audio commentary with the producer co-writer Alan Sachs and the cast, making of Thrashin', which is roughly, I think, about 14 to 15 minutes long, skate park sensations freestyling montage, which I believe is like 10 to 12 minutes long, and then a Thrashin' reunion, which is about 9 to 10 minutes long, which is kind of fun. But yeah. And if you don't know, the producer co-writer Alan Sachs, he created Welcome Back, Kotter. So really, really glad to find this. Movies to the max. Totally. But awesome. Let's see. Speaking of Clint Eastwood here, this has a lot of good films on it here. There's 4 films on this set, and really cool. And there's one on here, probably one of my all-time favorite Clint Eastwoods. But this is the Clint Eastwood, the American Icon Collection. This has Play Misty for Me, The Eiger Sanctum, Coogan's Bluff, and The Beguiled. The Beguiled is a really fun film, but I picked this up mostly for Play Misty for Me because it's just such a creepy, creepy film. And also, Play Misty for Me is Clint Eastwood's directorial debut. So, yeah. Super cool stuff. I love this little collection. Some good films on there. Next up here, usually not my type of film. Terrible title, terrible cover, but I'm a big fan of Missy Peregrym, so I figured I would check this out. Cybergeddon sounds like a wrestling pay-per-view. There is no escape key, but yeah. She's on the run from the FBI. There's a hacker, so I don't know. Why not? Another one that I've had my eye on for a while, just never got around to picking up until the other day. Then I was just like, alright, this sounds pretty cool, I'll pick it up. Badass Special Edition. Basically what this is here, it's a portrait of Mario Van Peebles' father, Melvin, as he was a black director and young in the 70s, trying to make black cinema. And this is kind of a documentary drama with some comedy elements and stuff. I guess kind of a tribute of Mario, a tribute to his father and stuff. And the audio commentary has Mario and Melvin Van Peebles on it, which should be pretty good. The Birth of Black Cinema feature, so a Q&A with Melvin Van Peebles. So that should be pretty cool. That sounds pretty fun. Return to Oz, one of the few Walt Disney films that I actually want to have here. But Fruza Balk, her first film, a lot darker and a lot creepier than the Judy Garland Wizard of Oz. And of course this is the Return to Oz. But it's a fun film. I don't know if it's as well liked or as well seen as it should be, but I really enjoyed this movie. It has one feature, Fairuza Balk Returns to Oz, which is like a 12-minute interview with her talking about the making of this movie. She's another actress that should be bigger than she is, I think. I remember reviewing a movie or talking about a movie, and someone or a couple people recommended this movie. I can't remember who they were, but I found this and I was like, alright, this is the one that people were talking about, so I figured I'd give it a shot. Borderland. So, I hate these stickers. You can't get them off. It's ridiculous. I hate them. some good features and stuff on here, I guess. Audio commentaries and whatnot. But, no. So, once again, has the slipcase, which is nice. I remember seeing a couple people do reviews on this. Again, one that I knew I wanted to pick up. I know that it's gotten good reviews and a lot of people enjoy it. Big Bad Wolves. Magnet Magnolia, which is a label I always trust. Growth. Yeah, look at that. Like a giant thing going into or coming out of her mouth. Looks pretty cool. Advanced parasitic development. Parasites. Yeah. That'll creep you out. Housebound. Heard a lot of good stuff about this. Actually been wanting to pick this one up for a while, but it kind of disappeared from all the stores, and then I just happened to find it used, so I figured, hey, I got credit, may as well pick it up. You get a commentary by the filmmakers, deleted scenes, kind of a haunted house, black comedy, so that should be fun. I'm really excited to see this, and I like that cover artwork. That's nice artwork. And last up here, you know me, I'm a sucker for Old Anchor Bay. So, this is probably better known, The Living Dead at Manchester Morgue, but, Let Sleeping Corpses Lie. The Old Anchor Bay. Some features on there. Interview with the director, TV spots, radio spots. I think this was released by Blue Underground, but I believe it has the exact same special features. There's the card artwork, and it also has the story of the movie. So that was kind of cool to find. I hadn't seen this Anchor Bay before, so that was pretty good little find. So that's the update. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, spread the word, and cheers.